let's get back into this. After Samus sets out for Sector 3, the exam center explodes. Adam then informs Samus that there might be survivors in Sector 2. Samus sets out for Sector 2. It's not the best game of the series, but at least appreciate the music. My headphones are killing me from that gamepad. Right. Okay, so we're going this way. And yeah, ice is great against fire, but it's not going to do much against ice, now is it? I'm going to go this way and be careful because that thing will blow us out. Wait for it to stop, and then move on by. And I believe... There we go. No? Nope, we're gonna need more powerful. We're gonna need super missiles. So, good luck to that. No. Bad, Space Pirate. You don't do that. No going Super Saiyan on me. Bad. You see, you can trust them, and all they try to do is just stab you in the back with their lasers and their plasma and their phasers and... Oh, it's more of the Woofos. They're back again. Oh, Smurf, hello there. Thank you so much for the, Thank you so much for the sub yesterday. You really didn't have to do that. I was joking. I was joking on Q's stream. You didn't have to do that. Oh, didn't jump out of the way in time. Bad doggy. Gonna have to train you better, because that's why you got the missile to the face. Man. Oh. Speaking of creatures that need to be trained... Why? God dang, my Wiimote being so close. There we go. No, that did not destroy him. It's all good, you like using the Prime to help out. You pay for it, so you might as well. I mean, you could have used it on Q instead. There we go. Stop it. You're not jumping on me, I'm jumping on you. Point blank range shot. Ay. It's not like Adam can just tell us, hey, these enemies seem pretty tough. You might want to go with an upgraded power shot. No, that'd be asking for too much. Instead, we're gonna have to be in a life or death situation before he's even gonna be like, you know what? I guess now you can go for maybe a plasma or a wave beam, but that's it. No more. I can't even get the screw attack, or what's it called? Can't even get the gravity suit without being authorized to use it. And this is why I love getting the charge upgrades. Make this game so easy. Oh, there we go. Like, where? It's you, right? No, you're not. What am I missing? This? It is this. Alright. I was thinking this was the way back. Oh, it's this room. This room can be slightly annoying. Because we can try to get ourselves an item early. It's just not the easiest thing to do. That being said, of course I'm going to try and do it. Ah! Hey. No one does that to me. Except maybe me. And polar bears. But that's just because of nature. But that's just nature, Gunter. You couldn't even go Super Saiyan on me. Alright, so we need to try and jump down and reach ledge grab the hole. There we go. It's a lot easier to do this later on when we get the gravity suit. But the more things I can get now, and less I have to worry about backtracking later on, happier I shall be. But Smurf, assuming you're still here, how are you doing? How's your day? I hope you're having a good one. Ah, bleh. Hopefully not. Oh my goodness, it's a raid! It's a landing party! Well, only one thing to do.
Ah! Oh no! Code Red! I repeat, Code Red! Code Red! Raid! 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 Raid!
Get him!
It's no use!
Sweet dreams, how you doing? How is Terminator? Oh, that's a nice, emote. The, like, little signature. Hello. You're all loving it. That's good. I had someone... I was talking to somebody yesterday, they were talking about Terminator. They... the way they were describing it, it sounds like a game they would like. They sounded it was kind of like Rust a bit. Oh, we got cutscene.
The creature's corpse showed signs of what looked like Metroid predation, making my mind race. Metroids? Here? Impossible. Metroids can't tolerate cold temperatures. They couldn't survive in this environment. Besides, they're extinct. The baby was the last of its kind.
This looks like a very mod Metroid. This was for the Wii, actually. It's probably it's a very good looking game for the Wii, I will say that. You say Terminator is more like the 3D Fallout games. Alright. This game is Metroid Other M, the most hated Metroid game, to put lightly. The one that's very different from every other Metroid game. I don't hate it. That being said, I do think I like the other games more. Maybe not Prime, though, which is going to be a very controversial viewpoint. There we go. Break the horn. You like the look of it, but guess not being side-scrolling would think. No, it's not so much the side-scrolling. It's as much as everything else. The story, the design, because, as I said, this is a Wii game, so this is, in one sense of the word, it's a 3D game, but you play it with just a Wiimote. So, like, one issue people have is the fact that you're playing a 3D game with an analog. You're using a D-pad to play in a 3D game. That was one big issue that people have. Because Metroid Prime, the Prime series for the GameCube, was Prime 3 on the Wii, was 3D games, and people love that. It's the story that people don't like, the 3D gameplay and with a 2D playstyle, the fact that when you have to the fact that when you want to use missiles, you need to stop, go into a first-person view, and then it's also very hand-holding. The game tells you to go from A to B to C to D. So unlike other Metroids where you kind of do the same thing, but you at least have some options, like, oh, I'll go A to B, but I'll go B to D, and then from D to C. You don't get that option of choice. It doesn't even give you the illusion of choice. It's pretty much just straight pathway to straight pathway to straight pathway. Also the fact that we have all of our upgrades, but the game will not allow us to use it until the game says now's the time to use it. Whereas other games in the series would say, oh no, you've been injured, your suit has been destroyed, blah blah blah. This one's just like, you can't use it because we haven't authorized it yet. Which can be a tad annoying. Like, I'm fine with this game, but I also got this game for, like, cheap. I got this game for, like, $6, which is pretty much unheard of for a Nintendo game. And when I played this, I wasn't the biggest Metroid fan when I played this game. I'm a much bigger fan now, all these years after, than I was when I first bought this. Because when I first bought this game, the only Metroid games I had played was Super Metroid, which I never beat, and Fusion, which was for the Game Boy. Get off of me, you stupid fish! Annoying cretins! I am the Great Samus! One thing that kind of annoys me is that I'm like 2 hours into this game, and yes, I'm also watching the cutscenes, which is also taking up time. But I'm 2 hours into this game, and it feels like I've done, like, nothing. It's a very slow-feeling Metroid game. Which, having played other Metroid games, feels like a sin. The biggest issue being, I said this yesterday, the game tries to give moments of false tension. Like, we're in a volcano, we can't survive the heat. And the lava is rising, and you're like, oh no, I have to get up. I have to escape. And then once you reach the very top of the volcano, you are given authorization to use your suit, which will help prevent damage from high temperatures. Something that we could have had on earlier, but the game did not allow us to have. Get over here! But it does have its moments of spectacle like that, and I love when we actually get these moments of spectacle. Although we also get moments like that where it's just... why? If you know what you're doing, this game is pretty easily broken at times. Like combat, when in doubt, try to go for the flash. Just go for the flashy stuff, because it just gets the fights done so much easier. It's a risk, but with how fast the enemies go down, it's worth it. And here comes an example of not being able to do something until we're told how to do it. I need Speed Booster to get through this, so we are out of luck. We're gonna have to leave. Until...
The most efficient way through here should be delivering shoulder impacts with your speed booster, so I'm authorizing its use.
There we go. Rather than getting the speed booster earlier, it is now just being told that we can use it alongside the Shine Spark, so it's at least nice that we get both of those. So now, as long as we just keep on running in one direction... Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's head back. Missile tank acquired. I think she was a little too close to that one. Alright, we need to go back to the way we came for, because now we can Shine Spark past that bridge. And the wolves are gone! Despite the fact I never killed them. So, yeah. And this thing. Not a fan of this thing, because he has knocked me into the water below. And considering how slow we move through the water, it's not fun. Alright, but here we go. Let's run into a straight line, and boom! No, 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 no. Let's get this. Energy tank acquired. And let's get on out of here. Towards what would have, I guess, been the original path, should that bridge have not collapsed on us. Activated. I want to say this is the point where the game actually starts to pick up, if my memory's correct. But that's also because, more or less, we've pretty much seen everything this game has to offer. We've already been to the 2 other locations, this being the 3rd. Forgot about you. Stupid bug. Speaking of stupid bugs, get away from me! Stupid dog, you made me look bad. Go back. Oh, right, I get it that way. Which way is this thing spinning? This way. There we go. Again, this is something to technically get later on. Something like the space jump would make this a lot easier to get. But it's only because we can jump over the pathway. But I'd have to come back here later on when I actually get the space jump. Which ain't happening anytime soon. So, yeah, this entire mission we've been on has not been so successful in my eyes. We came here trying to figure out what was causing the baby's cry distress signal. We still haven't found that out. We went to Sector 3 to try and find the giant lizard thing. Didn't find any traces of him. And now in Sector 3 because I don't remember why we came here. Oh! The potential of people being here. Oh, you had to fall down now, did you? Make me look bad, see? Yeah. Now I have to get back over there again. It'd be nice if I actually hit him from the Shine Spark. That would have done a good amount of damage. Nope, nope, get over here. We don't allow your kind around here. No giant bug hives. They're annoying, you hear? What? What is... Oh, we're in this area, which means my old nemesis has returned. Giant tree monster. And all I've really done has gotten the ice beam attachment to my gun. Oh, he tricked me. Okay, make up your mind there, pal. What do you want to do? I will say you've definitely gone down a lot easier than previous attempts I've had against you. That does not mean that I like you. I still find you to be a giant, dinosauric annoyance. However, we got an item out here, and it's up there.
Maurice.
Well, I guess it hasn't been a complete failure. We did find life. Also, yeah, you just have to realize this thing looks different to know to blast it and get yourself a Excel charger. And it is definitely charges faster, and again, favorite item in the entire game. But that's also because charging feels like it takes so long in this game compared to other games. And yes, you can see where the game designers did a few annoying things, such as having small, random snow piles down about to stop you from just being able to completely Shine Spark or Speed Boost your way through all this. And get ready for slow-mo.
Don't come near me! I know why you're here!
No, you don't understand. I'm here to rescue you.
You're lying! I know the Galactic Federation wants to silence everyone who knows about our work here. How can I trust you when your troops are willing to kill each other? Stay away from me.
Listen to me. We're here to rescue you. Hurry, this way! Wait. Get out of here!
And here we go! We got a boss fight against one of the Galactic Federation soldiers, apparently. So it seems like things might not be so happy-go-lucky in Adam's group now, does it? Crud. There we go. Just gonna freeze them and then blast them. And so high and mighty now are you! Just need to destroy his structural weak points and we should be fine. Yep, not so fancy now, are you? Except this thing apparently has more bells and whistles than, well, bells and whistles. There we go. We could decide to blast the leg, however, we could also decide to just jump up and blast the battery instead. Again, when in doubt, go fancy.
The woman believed that the Galactic Federation was sent to the bottle ship to keep those in the know from leaking information about the project. And no wonder. She'd been attacked by someone wearing a Galactic Federation power suit, and she implied that Maurice was killed by another soldier. Considering the mortal danger we'd survived together, I had to agree with her. There was a traitor among us.
Samus, the wavelength of that monster's cry is driving the other creatures into a frenzy. They've grown markedly more aggressive. It appears to be hiding in Sector 3 now. Take the elevator ahead of you to the main sector. From there, head to Sector 3. If you run into that thing, hit it with your plasma beam. You've got to take it down.
So is Plasma Beam now authorized? No, of course not. Also, we have an item in this room, but I don't think we have any way of getting it right now. Because we have no way of getting up there, and every passageway is somehow strangely blocked. So, Well, I guess we're going over to Sector 3. We're going back to the fire zone.
With those creatures, crafted into killers, running free, the bottle ship had been turned into a nightmare replica of Zebus. And then here came Adam and the others. At this rate, the plan the Federation wanted to keep so secret would be revealed. So they sent in an assassin. Someone to wipe out any survivors, as well as anyone who learned about the secret project. KG, James, Anthony, and Adam. Could one of them really be a traitor? Until I found out who it was, I decided to call the traitor the Deleter. On top of everything, I started to think about that woman. Was she the one who sent the distress signal? And could she be the person in charge here, Madeline Bergman? Either way, I knew I had to protect her. She would be targeted again. And she wasn't the only one in danger. I, too, would be considered a threat here.
Yeah, that's one thing I can say that Samus definitely is. She is a threat. Also, I guess I came back a little bit too early. Another life has been lost, and unfortunately, we do not know who that was. If we go to the characters... Wait. Found it in Sector 2. Wait. Oh, yeah. We don't know which one that was. So that could have been Adam, Anthony, James, or KG. One person was found dead in Sector 1, and we just found somebody else died here in Sector 2. And someone just got deleted in Sector 3. Restoration sequence activated. Okay, well. Good news, bad news time. Good news is that we will be getting a new weapon upgrade. The bad news is that it won't be the plasma upgrade. The worst news is we won't get it right off the bat. Ah, I missed them all! Thinking hellhounds. I don't know if there's any way to actually kill these guys in a fancy way. They seem like they might be, but... because they get down on the ground, but I've never been able to do it. Anyway, Shine Spock. Up to the top, and let's do this. Ow. I really don't care too much. I'll take the damage just to get me rolling. No, seriously, seems easy in comparison. There's no electricity here. Although there are a couple of empty holes in the grating. Ah, dang, of course he moved away. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. And they are really after me. They really just don't like me. Ooh! Energy pod, I do believe. No, an energy tank. And... so much for that. Oh, this has been nothing more than a complete waste of my time. Let's just break these open. Forgot about this. I forgot about this. Gladly take that. So glad I actually saw that on the map. Ah, dang, I was too close. What the? Space pirates! Uh-oh. Well, I can't get to them, but they can get to me. Anytime now, Anthony. Anytime now.
Shot effect to get past this. I'm authorizing you to unlock your wave beam.
About god dang time. Wave beam can penetrate materials that are transparent or semi-transparent. Also should make our attacks a little bit more powerful. Oh, there we go. Now, because we can shoot through things such as glass, they can now come back out this way. There we go, I got one of them. The nice thing is that you don't have to charge up the Shine Spark. Literally, just press down the button once and then just go flying. Oh, good, the electricity is gone. Space Pirates must have taken care of that. However, can't just be simple now, can it? One place got easier, and one place got more difficult. Careful, careful. And we're also gonna hit a death trap. Well, a potential death trap. And to be completely honest, I don't know what causes it to sometimes work right and other times not. But if I want to do that to fix this area down below us, aka call in the elevator. And, oh, that was another thing I hated on hard mode. Oh, I hated that one so much on hard mode. Anyway, we come all the way out here, and for whatever reason, the snow system decides to activate. That being said, I'm pretty much ahead, so I'm fine this time. Thankfully, because for whatever reason I didn't get the Shining Spark on my own, the game will automatically do it for me. And if we go back out this way... yeah, this is a temporary thing. Because there was an item in this room, that will go away over time. Dang. Oh yeah, that's power. Now that's what I call power. Okay, that one we need to freeze, and this one we need to unfreeze. I think there's two of them that we need to freeze in all of this. See if I can find the other one. There it is. I don't think I hit. I'm just gonna call that a wild guess. Oh, I did! Oh, interesting. No. Ah, get off me. There we go. Is one of you guys dead? The other one won't be an issue. Well, it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, because this was not supposed to be the annoying part. This part is... yeah. And shield restoration sequence activated. What? Hold on. Trying to think of what that was and why I couldn't get it. I'm drawing a blank right now. Anyways, let's just activate the elevator, and... yeah, on hard mode, when you only have 99 energy and 10 missiles, this was the part that annoyed me the most. The elevator's gone, because now we got ourselves not an endurance battle, but just, I guess, a battle. Get over here. What? Why? Alright. I mean, that worked, but that's not how it should have worked out. I think we got one more group as pirates? One more group? No. No, instead we got this jerk. Who, I don't even know what to call it. I just know I don't like him. Oh, crud. I wasted that on a basic shot. Dang it. Come on, open up. There we go. That gets this abomination to get out of here. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Is it just some random enemy? Or is it an evolution of something? I have no idea. Because, unfortunately, this isn't the only time we're gonna see that goddamn thing. Oh, beautiful. I got them all down. Not the game having to show me it, and get out of there! Not the game having to show it to me twice. Seems like a very odd security system, but whatever, game. Space! We're in space! In space, no one can hear you bomb. Except for me. And now that we got the speed booster, we can technically go for another item. We have to go back out to the main sector to do it, but we can do it. Actually, there's two of them we can get. One because of the speed booster, one because of the wave beam. Assuming that the game has not blocked us off. It has not. It does mean making a bit of a detour, but hey, who cares? No one does. No one cares. I almost made that. Yeah, these things just sound disgusting. Also, I feel like the Shiny Spark is how they originally intended us to get that one missile tank that I got earlier by wall jumping. So I feel like that's like one of the few items in the game that you can actually, like, sequence break in getting. God dang it. Oh, I've never actually seen them get frozen. No, I've ever seen them die from the being frozen. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. This game and its annoying angles, come on. What, was I like 2 steps not close enough? Oh, that's just such a difference. Honestly, that's probably... I think that's all the Excel charters, and this is definitely faster than how it was in the beginning. Oh, right, I never fixed the elevator. Never fixed the platform. Okay, so we want to go all the way down here and then run. Run, 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 run. And I think that's everything. I can't remember anything else being in this area. Also, you cannot build up speed at the doors. But the doors will also not get rid of your speed. So if you are at, say, 99% of your speed to a Shine Spark and you had a door, you will not get to 100 until you take that step outside the door. Well, past the door. Like, there. It's so that the loading screens, A, don't interfere with your Shine Spark by A, slowing you down, or B, taking away. Doesn't give you any speed and it won't take away any speed. Again, these things sound so disgusting. And the 2 upgrades I got could have been saved for later on, but... I want them now, god dang it. Also, we can Shine Spark in this room. And Speed Boost. Necessary? No. Fun? Maybe. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now! Dang.
This elevator is bound for Sector 3. A level 4 warning is now in effect in Sector 3. An irregularity has been confirmed in the geothermal power plant and the experimental simulated desert area.
Experimental simulated desert.
Please evacuate immediately.
That sounds like a lot of sand. I hate sand. It's rough, it's coarse, it gets all over the place. Well, we can't go left. We can't go right, so we have to go left. Which is odd, usually left is the way out of these places. And you might forget, you might think, wait, it was just leading us to the top of the volcano, so what is out here for us? Well, there's something else other than that. Also, I did not know I could Shine Spark in this room. This room. How we originally got down to the volcano. And thankfully we don't have to stop at every single save point at this point. However, we do need to get enough speed to Shine Spark. Because that eruption earlier, combined with the monster screeching, has caused damage. A lot of damage. Ah! You again? Didn't I take care of you last time? Well, that's as easy. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. There we go. Now we can actually go back the way we just came from to get that doorway. Can't go to the right, so we're literally just retracing our steps. It honestly kind of feels like a waste of time. Because I gained nothing out of this other than just finally using that computer that I saw a long time ago. This thing gonna use? I don't remember. Oh, we got a loading. Anthony! So if we take too long on this, Anthony dies.
Samus, use of the grapple beam is authorized.
Yeah, now you authorize it.
Get to Anthony and cover him.
That was ugly. Thanks, Princess. So, you get called out here too?
Called?
Commander gave us a new directive to move as a unit. Our gather point was a navigation booth near here, but when no one showed, I figured I'd just take a look around. That's when I got jumped by those things you just saw.
What was your unit directive? I'm tracking that monster.
We were heading to the geothermal power plant to open the magma eruption port. Gotta restore the power in this place so I can see that pretty face of yours. Yeah, it seemed a little excessive to send the whole unit to do it, but he's the commander. He must have had a reason. So Samus, how you feeling about the commander, huh?
Ian has arrived at the drive unit.
Ian, be careful out there. I know this is a routine fix, but don't let your guard down. There were 300 people on board. Their lives are in your hands.
Roger that.
Commander! The drive unit's going critical!
The unit is overheating beyond our estimates, sir.
Ian!
Commander Malkovich, unit meltdown imminent. It's going to explode.
Prepare to disengage the drive unit immediately.
But Ian's still inside!
Adam, I can reach him. Give me the order, please.
Lock and secure the shielding doors now.
Adam, wait! There's still time. I can make it. Please let me go. I mean, that's Ian. That's your little brother out there.
We're out of time, sir.
Adam, please, let me go. You have to trust me. Just give me a chance.
Commence drive unit disposal immediately. That's an order.
Adam was right. If we had waited any longer, it would have meant the end of those we had come to rescue, and the end of us as well. I knew that, but...
At the very least, you wouldn't be standing here now. That's what the commander was most scared of.
I was childish. No one should have to make the choice that Adam did, and yet all I could do was question his authority and make things more difficult.
Hey, you were just a pup then, and the commander knows it. Look, forget it. Sorry for hitting a nerve. We better get going anyhow. Man, did something like that happen now? Huh. Best just forget about it. I'm out.
I knew the question Anthony was suppressing, and I knew the answer. If something like that happened again, I would hold fast to that glimmer of hope and try for redemption. That's who I am.
Alright. Well, that just happened. And there's an M over there that we cannot get until we can open this thing up. So we'll just keep on moving on. Oh, hello there, boys! Well, they die a lot faster now to my single shots. Then again, we did see these guys a long time ago, so I don't know if that's exactly heartwarming. For lack of a better terrible joke. Also, you... Get out. One empty pot coming right up. You can hear something splashing about over there. That or something's falling. Falling is probably the more likely answer. And again, we did see the lava fish when we first came into this area, so who knows. Then again, this could be the trash area. Yep, it's trash. Well, that's just lovely. Seems like all this lava magma is just all over the goddamn place, connected to one another. Also, why are these just up here? Why would these be here? And why would anybody go down there? I'm going down here because I'm crazy, but what would any normal scientist or whatever come down here for? Come on. Bot bot! Come on, open up. Come on, ugly. I know you want to. There we go. I'm picturing me a big one. Woo boy! Trout are huge here. Caught me here, Whopper! Damn. Thank you. Oh no, he sold the dang thing! What am I going to do? Well, I could just fight him normally, or... Oh, he ate the dang thing. Get out of there! There has to be a better way to kill this guy. There has to be. Nope, instead all I get is this. Guess I should have killed him on dry land. I feel like there has to be another way to kill him. I've just never found it. Because, like, everybody else seems to have, like, those, like, very dramatic finishers, and... he doesn't have that. I mean, I guess you have the dramatic part of just fishing him out of the lava, but... that really dramatic? Now, they all have, like, those... final flash type of moments.
Samus, it looks like that monster is headed to the geothermal electric power generator. Track it and put an end to it.
Okay, okay, relax. Seems suspicious. Stupid creature. Should be another one of you guys, right? Makes me think of the worms from what's it called? God, what was it called? It's gonna annoy me now because I can't think of what it's called. Tremors! That's the name! Makes me think of Tremors. Okay, one more hit should do it. Okay, with a little holograms out of the way. Because, yes, I do believe the holograms will stop us from actually progressing. I don't know how. I guess they're very physical holograms. I can now push this thing back. And I don't think there's any upgrades for us in this area. Except for maybe one. There might be one upgrade, and that's all I can think of. There we go! I knew there was a way to shiny spark in this room! Oh, I've been looking for that for like the longest time! Oh, I thought I did it differently for the longest time. Oh! For the longest time. What? There we go. Get out of here, you jerks. It just... Great! They're multiplying! Good lord, they're breeding! Oh yeah, since we have the wave beam now, we can also get through those guys that have those, like, shields. Like, what's the word? The shields that their bodies just create. There we go. Guys who get stuck on the ceiling. Never gave them a name, so let's call them Steve. Nah, not Steve, because Minecraft. Pikmin. Let's call him Joe. Good old Joe. We can finally get through good old Joe's force field. I don't know why, I just really like that corkscrew design of the wave beam. Also, I love the fact we can actually just pierce the metal. Like the fact that feels like it would be a plasma-based weapon more than a wave beam. Okay, I think this is like the only upgrade to get here, and that's by going to the right-hand side for a missile. I don't remember anything else being out here. And shield restoration sequence activated. I know! I know! Yeah, they are really protecting this area. They really didn't want anyone here. Okay, get ready to dodge. Boom! Oh yeah, he's taking damage. We've actually gotten rid of his horns. There we go. What are you doing? I'm falling! Ah, that guy's a real joke when you have no idea what you're doing to fight him. Okay, this is a very big elevator. Who puts an underground... Who puts a desert under a desert? Two hits. All it took was 2 hits. I want to say there's an item down here. This is possibly the opposite way of doing. Oh no, I have to come back here later on. It's over there, and I need that ability. Alright, we're gonna be coming all the way back here for 1 upgrade at the very least. Oh, I know exactly where we are. We're over here. Hey, you guys weren't supposed to rebuild the hive? Okay, let's heal up. Mostly here for the health, which isn't much. Also, do I want the speed? Oh no, I don't have to worry about speed. This isn't the room I was thinking of. What we do need is to go to a different pathway. pathway that was technically available to us a little bit, but not the entire pathway, and we won't too worried about that pathway because last time we were here, we were dying from the heat. No good lava men. And it is these rocks right behind. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of this stage, this area, because it can get a bit confusing where to go. And the map doesn't help out all that much. Also, because we have the wave beam, we can get that one item from back when we first entered this area. Back by where the giant fish guy tried to eat us. I kind of wish they just made that one giant grapple beam instead of grapple, platform, grapple, platform, grapple, grapple, platform, platform. Now, if we are careful enough, we can shine spark through this. And I get it! Can't shine spark through the entire thing, but hey, any little bit helps. Alright, so this should take us to the geothermal power plant. Ugh. Why is it always whipping out the spine? Why is it always the goddamn spine? Ow! I get for getting cocky. Alright, let's try this again. First off, let's grab you. And second off... Thank you, Excel Charger. Oh, that charges so fast! It's like 1.5 seconds compared to before where it was like 5.
Get out the way! Man, can't see a thing in here. We gotta clear out. Where's the exit at? Duck. This ain't good. Well, only one thing to do, huh? Let's tear this thing up.
Wait, Anthony. Leave this one to me. Don't waste your plasma.
Samus, blast the eruption port to get the magma flowing. Use your super missiles.
Samus! Samus, use your plasma beam! What's your status?
It can't be!
Samus, do you read me?
Man, you got no stop! I think I gotta teach you a lesson about settling. Come on!
Anthony! Don't do it!
Alright, well, the fight with Ridley. Plasma Beam has been added. Pass through enemies and increases our damage. Let the fight begin! Now, Ridley is honestly not all that difficult here. This is honestly a very easy fight, although I say that as I'm taking a bunch of hits. There we go. Hit him enough time. No. Crap, he's going into his anger form, which just means use a super missile on him. And he's already out of it. This fight was not too difficult, but at the same time not too easy on hard mode. Definitely did take a while for me to beat him. Eat it! Okay, so whenever he goes into his anger mode, he will always do that. He'll always shoot. He'll always do that giant fireball. So that was gonna be my time. Well, that's not how I wanted to do that, but cool. Cool nonetheless.
I wondered if Anthony was conscious as he hit bottom. Unbearable thoughts welled up in me, making me want to get as far away as I could. I regretted not being able to protect him. And I regretted thinking, even for a moment, that he would betray me. Or fail to come to my aid at the expense of his own safety.
Yeah. Yep. Well. It's a bit too late for all that now, Samus. All I can do is, trying to finish Ridley off once and for all. And now that we got ourselves our new fancy super missiles, that shouldn't be as difficult to do. Trying to think, why is this oh, right, this is the room I was originally thinking of before. This is the one that has a item for us to get on the side. And, yeah, bottom is all lava. So this is what kind of what I was saying before. I feel like this is when I started this, that it was like when the game actually starts picking up, because now we finally have things like Plasma Beam, Wave Beam, Shine Spark. Still don't have everything just yet, as I keep constantly complaining about not having insert item here, but I no longer feel like we're as weak or as restricted as when we started. Also, something happened to Adam. We have not heard anything from him. And I want to say we can no longer get back to the main elevator. Well, back to the main elevator, but back...
Something was gnawing at me.
Back to the main room.
Communication with Adam had ceased. From the Deleter's point of view, Adam would represent the largest threat. Without question, his life had to be in danger. But it was Adam Malkovich. He wouldn't go down easily. And Adam would already know about the Deleter, so there's no way he would let his guard down. If that was the case, then why couldn't I reach him? What did he think of the unfolding situation, and what was he planning to do next? My racing thoughts started to frustrate me.
Any objections? Doesn't sound like it.
This elevator is bound for Sector 1.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Anything else? Nope, okay. So, yeah, Adam may be dead. And Samus might be responsible for 2 deaths on her hands. So, how's she gonna deal with that? Okay, well, we have not been here in a good while. Not since, well, the first time we came here. And to be completely honest, I don't know how much really opens up to us. Well, these guys did evolve, so that's something. Well, I'm just doing a terrible job at all this. Anybody else want some? No? Didn't think so. Okay, so we're gonna want the bottom path, however we can get an item up on the upper path. I'm not a fan of that. That has thrown me off before in the past, where I'm like, wait, which elevator, which door did you go through? Top, bottom? it goes through the bottom, because that's the one pathway we have not gone yet. Okay, so we have to get the Shine Spark just to come all the way up here for a missile. Again, so many missiles to just collect. It's ridiculous. Yeah, no offense, but I'm just going to ignore you. I don't need to kill you. I already know what's in this room, and I already got it. So, bye-bye. So, the leader. I find it very hard to believe that these Galactic Federation soldiers just die to one plasma beam. Not even plasma. It was ice beam. Like, unless they had, like, a full-powered gun, like, similar to that of Samus, I find it hard to believe they would die in the one hit. And there's no way they have a gun, like, a handheld gun that's as good as Samus's power armor, because we saw Anthony, he had that giant pack just full of plasma ammo. That was his plasma gun. They can't just be able to do everything like I can. Whoa! That's fine, I'll just use the terminal over here. Well then.
Any objections, Adam?
We get both the space jump and the screw attack. So now we have infinite jump and the ability to just kill, well, weaker creatures just by jumping onto them. And just for my own sanity. Just for when I'm coming back here, I'm not having to worry about jumping. Maybe I should have healed, but we shouldn't be taking too much damage down here. I don't think there's going to be anything to fight down here at all. And I want to say we shouldn't have any slow moments. I don't know why my eye's bothering me so much. Like, it's just been bothering me. And again, these annoying little platforms just to make sure that you can't just shine spark your way through these things. And it's just like, why? It's not like it breaks anything.
I'm not a member of the Galactic Federation. I came here because I intercepted the distress calls. I'm a bounty hunter. And I know that something is after you. Please, you must believe me. Thank you. I'm Samus Aran. What's your name? Madeline Bergman. Behind closed doors, the Galactic Federation was trying to create a special forces unit composed of bioweapons. In order to make it happen, they were attempting to create an organization modeled after the space pirates, with the Zebesians at the center. But because of a certain presence, the life forms became ferocious. We were no longer able to control them.
By a certain presence, she must have meant Ridley.
So you sent out the distress signal, even though it endangered your life?
I had to. I felt there was a real danger here, that if left as is, the Zebesians would continue to evolve and resurrect as real space pirates. If that danger was real, then the risk of withholding information to protect herself was too great, clearly. And yet, wasn't she the one who set the facility's system to self-destruct? In silence, I praised her courage and sense of responsibility. At the same time, her argument had some holes. Say that the Zebesians, under Ridley's influence, became super aggressive. Would that really lead to the resurrection of the space pirates? Without a malicious force to lead them down that path, wouldn't they continue to merely follow their instincts, ultimately becoming no more than a swarm of feral creatures? Regardless, it was clear that the Galactic Federation was ready to consign their enormous mistake to oblivion. And that's why they sent a deleter. And as for Madeline and others who knew the secret? But wait, there was another inconsistency in her story. Why go to such lengths at all? With just a small flexing of the Galactic Federation's military force, they should have been able to destroy a facility of this scope with ease. So why didn't they? Actually, there was an even more dangerous plan. Come with me.
What? That's not possible. The Metroids were terminated along with Zebes.
Yes. And the last of them, the baby, met its end above my head.
You're Samus Aran, right? The one who annihilated the space pirates? Metroid remnants were attached to your suit when you returned from Zebes. They were reproduced from a piece of cell structure salvaged by the Federation, and they are in this facility.
I gave your suit a polish so you'd be at least somewhat presentable.
And Ridley in the same way.
At first, no one thought that the creature was Ridley. They didn't think it had potential as a bioweapon at all. They raised it like a pet, calling it Little Birdie. Until one day, it attacked one of the researchers and got away. Ridley had played dead and lured the scientist into his cage. What was left? It was a horrible sight.
But in order to control Metroids, you need Mother Brain's telepathy. You don't. You didn't recreate a Mother Brain clone, did you?
It's artificial intelligence. We developed an AI program that would reproduce Mother Brain's thought processes. We called it MB.
But it was just a program. It wasn't the Mother herself.
MB evolved as it communicated with the Metroids. It appears as though it began to become self-aware, much like the original Mother Brain. It's really quite remarkable.
That's when it became clear to me just why Madeline was so afraid of the space pirate's resurrection. It wasn't that her story had holes in it. Through the holes were glimpses of the danger that was right before her eyes. If everything she said was true...
Where are the Metroids and MB?
They're in an area called Sector 0. It's a unit that doesn't appear in any of our map data. It's a place like Turian, where we propagate and raise Metroids.
I began to see what the worst-case scenario would look like. The ultimate weapon, the Metroid, would be mass-produced, and as soon as an AI that could control them was developed, the plan to create a special forces unit modeled after the space pirates was replaced. But as the AI called MB spun out of control, the facility became a place much like the planet Zebes. If the situation were left alone, galactic society would be put in peril. Even the ringleaders of the operation wanted to avoid that, but they still wanted the Metroids. And that's why they decided to capture the Metroids contained in Sector 0 and delete the rest of the facility, including the space pirates, Ridley, and everyone who knew the secret. But before the ringleaders could act, Adam appeared. Adam might have known or suspected the truth about the facility from the beginning. Regardless, since the ringleaders were members of the Galactic Federation, they could no longer act recklessly. And so a deleter was installed as a member of Adam's team to destroy evidence and plan each subsequent move. But having me added on as a member must have disrupted the Galactic Federation's plans.
Madeline, thanks for telling me all this. I've got to destroy the Metroids and MB in Sector 0. You have to remain hidden. Don't worry. The Galactic Federation CO who's here now will help you. You're safe.
Does that CO happen to be Commander Adam Malkovich? The real leader of this operation is Commander Malkovich. I can't believe that he's here.
Stay here until I return.
Alright, our current objective is clear. We need to stop the Metroids, because the freaking galactic government can never learn to realize to not freaking use Metroids! Why do they always insist on using Metroids? There's nothing good that ever comes from using Metroids! We destroyed... Ow. We destroyed the entire civilization! The entire race to stop Metroids from showing up, and what do? Let's make our own. These guys can take a hit. These guys evolved. They could not take that much of a beating the first time we found them. Alright, and I think we're off to Sector 3. Because, remember that location that Samus found the first time? She's like, hey, this looks like a Metroid attack, but that's impossible. Metroids can't survive in the cold. Well, what a better place to have the entrance to Sector 0. Okay, that was odd. Then the one place that they could never get into. They can never leave Sector 0 because they have to stay... They can never leave Sector 0 because leaving Sector 0 would lead to Sector 3, and leading to Sector 3 would lead them to be frozen. Honestly, that's probably the only smart decision they made. Get ready to dodge. Hey, you got your horns back. Good on you. Eat it! Eat it, scrub! As I look away from your exploding body. Nice. Details unknown. Well, we'll figure this out soon enough and get ourselves seeking missiles. So that is essentially a super missile that gets launched out that can hit multiple enemies. And since a super missile is just 5 basic missiles, yeah. All we're doing is essentially just shooting at multiple enemies at one time. But I guess it has the combined power of a super missile? I'm not sure. I don't fully understand the science behind it. All I know is that it is science, and it works. It is science. It is science, god dang it. It will work. I hate the elevators. Like, I understand the reason that they have the elevators. These are essentially the loading screens for the locations. It's just... it feels like it takes too long at times. Alright. Now... okay, it doesn't look like it's that far away, but... it's a 2D map with a 3D location, so... oh, you! Forgot about you. And that's why I forgot about you. You were just a basic missile. I want more than just the basics game. Give me something good. Give me something to be proud of. Oh, okay, we're going there. Ow. Gonna say, am I just gonna Shine Spark? Oh, Shine Spark. Screw attack all you guys, because I will. Don't test me, I'll do it. I'll screw attack your base. Okay, this should be the fastest way down. Because it was near some Shine Spark locations that I didn't have Shine Spark yet. So... alright, that also led me to the door that needs the super missile to unlock. Okay, jump over this. Do not fall down. Do not waste your time falling down there. We just have to fight 2 Zebesians. That'll get in your way otherwise. Oh, it's so much more powerful. Okay, let's get the item in this room that we couldn't get before. Again, we need a Shine Spark. Might have been able to get this earlier, but I didn't, and I'm gonna have to come back this way anyways for items, but who cares? Shoot. I missed! No! Shoot! I wasn't thinking. What else is new? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, hold forward this time. Okay, there's 2 items in here to get then, because that's 1. Get to the edge, jump over. Why? I should have jumped across. Don't know why I didn't. Wasn't making that one. Why? Why is this just going terribly? Okay, not the way I wanted to do this, but it got the job done. That's all I care right now. Okay, let's just get to Sector 0 already. And I think we're only missing 2 upgrades. And 1 is unfortunately not something we get until the very, and I mean the very, end of the game. Okay, we're gonna find some weird tricks going on in this location because gravity. Gravity's gonna be a little wonky here. As we can currently see, it's what we would consider to be backwards. It's upside down. But that's not the only gimmick you're gonna find out here. There is... There. Upside down missile tank. Missile tank. If you're gonna space jump, because you're gonna need to be good at it. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you. Although them just charging, it makes me laugh. Ugh! God dang, now we're heavy. Which means we're slow. We can't even build up enough speed to get the Shine Spark to go. We can barely even get up on that. Yeah, we're not getting that. Let's just move on out. This extreme gravity is not fun. Surprised these creatures can survive it. Also, missiles, I want to say, do not work. Because of the gravity, they'll just be shot down. Okay, just about a mash. And I'm gonna try to get this item. There's an item up here that we can get, but it's gonna be a lot about a mashing. Ah! Come all day with my big boy cannon. I'm trying. I'm trying here, I'm trying. But I'm also crying. I'm just gonna get that one later. Ugh. It's only a missile, I think, anyway, so it's not like I'm missing out on much. How you doing there, Got? How's life treating ya? Oh, there we go. Out of the gravity. I've heard of not understanding the gravity of the situation, but I don't think that's what they meant. You're doing good. So the kids aren't driving you up the wall yet? Being like 5 days after Christmas, I thought for sure they'd drive you, like, up the wall. The kids are being good. Okay. Surprised they're being good. Santa won't be back around for another year, so this is the perfect time to be slightly evil until having to make up for it for the Christmas season of next year. Evil! AKA every villain is lemons. Yep, this is the way. No, it is. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Meet the creature that gets, nerfed being in 3D. Meet Nightmare, who we originally saw first in Metroid Fusion. Buddy, you really lost your edge in this game. It's a dang shame that they really neutered you in this. What's going on? Come on. And the weird character is known as Nightmare. He is essentially a cyborg created by the Galactic Federation, and he has the ability to control gravity. He also has a very ugly face. I may be so rude. Look at me. So, Pokeball. Wrong series. I love the enthusiasm. I love the idea. Wrong series. Besides, would you want to capture this thing? I mean, look at that face. That's a face not even a mother could love. And it sounds like a baby. It sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, cover it back up. Yeah, you thought it was just a steel-type Pokemon. Then the face came off and you're like, oh no, it's a bug-type Pokemon. Oh, and here comes more plot. More cutscenes. And here comes... honestly, one of the parts I really don't understand about the story. Also, my health. Nice. Noise. It's something... it's a part of the story that I find kind of stupid, but maybe I'm just understanding it wrong. It's always a possibility. The baby. It's adorable. Kill it like the rest. You destroyed its entire species. Kill it like the rest.
Samus, can you hear my voice?
I read you loud and clear, Adam.
You know what lies up ahead. The Metroids and the artificial intelligence that controls them. The fruit of the Galactic Federation's twisted project.
Yes. So why did you shoot me?
You can't destroy these Metroids.
What do you mean?
Sector Zero Metroids most likely can't be frozen.
You just froze that baby. What do you mean they can't be frozen?
There's a strong likelihood that the Metroid's mortal weakness, the vulnerability to cold, has been overcome through genetic manipulation.
That's stupid. Why would they do that?
There's no way you can destroy them.
But that baby earlier, the infant Metroid, you were able to freeze it.
True. My guess is that it was because it was still in a larval stage.
The larval stages are the only ones
Who can say?
that can actually get hurt by the cold.
One thing's for certain.
The other ones had no effect to
They're
the cold.
definitely propagating Metroids.
This is... what?
Developing bioweapons with an obvious and fatal flaw would be suicide. It's hard to imagine the military mass-producing defective weapons. Then again, none of this makes sense. Metroids are lethal. Their extinction was a wise decision. And now, since no one has the technology to defeat them, they cannot be allowed to exist.
Hang on, Adam. First, I need to know why you're credited as the creator of the Metroid Military Program Report.
I received the request to write the report from Galactic Federation headquarters. In that report, I outlined the potential dangers of such a program and explained categorically why it shouldn't be attempted. HQ listened, but a small group within the Federation co-opted my report for its own purposes. Samus, you'll be fully recovered soon. I have several missions for you. This facility appears to be on an intercept course with Galactic Federation HQ. If what Madeline Bergman said is correct, there's a distinct possibility that this is the start of an attack by MB against the Federation. One way or another, some sort of attack is clearly imminent. You have to find a way to divert the ship off its intercept course. I've located a survivor in room MW, toward the rear of the Bioweapon Research Center. Whoever it is will be a key witness. Secure the survivor's safety, and defeat Ridley. He's as much of a threat as the Metroids. And one last word of warning. Madeline Bergman is no ally.
Hold on, Adam. What are you planning to do with the Metroids here in Sector 0?
Leave it to me. I'll deal with this place.
You have a plan for dealing with Metroids that can't be frozen?
Sector 0 has a self-destruct protocol. If the sector receives a significant amount of damage, the unit is programmed to detach and self-destruct. A powerful explosion will eliminate the Metroids and MB without leaving a trace.
Don't you dare, Adam. Let me go in. I'm the only one who has a shot against the Metroids. We have to take the chance. Please, Adam. You have to trust me. You have to trust me. Just give me a chance.
Samus, I wish I could battle Ridley, but I can't. Unlike you, I'm no galactic savior. I'm merely human. But I can save you. You should be completely healed soon. There isn't much time. We both need to get started on our missions. I'm sorry for getting a little rough with you. Good luck, Samus.
Wait! Adam! Wait! Adam! Please wait!
objections. Right, lady?
Emergency in Sector 0. Disengaging unit. Emergency in Sector 0. Disengaging unit.
Adam vanished. My best friend. The person who understood me best. The closest thing to a father I had. Thoughts swirled through my head. I couldn't come to grips with what had happened. Such a cruel way to say goodbye. I was the only one who witnessed Adam's last moment. And though it shook me, I was calmer than I usually am. I think Adam granted me that Eye of the Storm clarity, his final gift to me. There was no time for me to grieve his death, but there was time for me to say, Adam, thank you. Leave the rest to me.
Alright, let's get this thing over with. Find it kinda stupid that he decided to go fight the Metroids on his own, considering I'm Samus freaking Aran! The one who destroyed the entire... The one who eliminated the Metroids, all the Metroids, from their home planet of Zebes. No, not even Zebes, it was SR-388. Zebes was one from the other place. Shine Spark, Shine Spark, Shine Spark, Shine Spark, Shine Spark! Again, false tension. They go through all of this just to get the gravity suit. Even though it would have been nice to have had that earlier. Samus, run. There we go. I'm really glad they didn't change Samus's suit. I kind of like the purple aura around her for the gravity suit, but that's because I'm very biased and I don't like the purple color of Samus's suit. That's not how vacuums work. I mean, all the air is getting sucked out from that part of the station and being sucked out into space. If the air was flowing strong enough, it could suck us out. Just a gravity suit that kind of makes zero sense, because how does that work? I could understand if the boots were magnetic, but how did it stop other things from happening? It's what I don't understand. Let's just get out of here. Of course you want to be satisfied. Of course you want to get back up, you ugly, ugly thing. I don't think he's the petting type. I was gonna say, can I actually kill him in one shot? One round? Yeah, he's another one where I don't know if there's a fancy way of killing him. Just pet him with a double-barrel shotgun. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, getting out of this place. So nice not having to be slowed down by the gravity. Okay, let's get this out of the way. You're gonna look? Not a problem. And then there was Run. Only one. Me. You are the life e-recovery tank. So if my health gets too low, I can just use that. Well, I can get refilled to that. Anyways, let's get ourselves a good running start and charge. Chugga 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 whoop whoop! There we go, that took long enough. Must have hit something. Love it when I can hit the door like that. Okay, let's get ourselves a good speed boost to the right, so that we can try to shine spark our way up. And it's only to save time. But it also looks very cool, because they had that... They definitely had that in mind when they built that room. For the shine spark in mind. Alright, so now we're going back to Sector 1. Great. Fantastic. Amazing. Amazing! Yeah, there's probably some stuff I might be able to get here in Sector 3, but I can get that post-game. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da! Okay, again, don't fall down. I don't want to have to deal with those guys. Pretty sure they locked the doors. Well, I'm surprised I made that far. Okay, so we want to go to the left. Not sure if that one wasn't intended as much, but it's a good way through, nonetheless. Samus, get in there.
This elevator is bound for...
I feel like I missed some energy tanks. Or part pieces, or something. I feel like I should have more. At least one or two more. But I got everything I can remember at the time, so... Plus a little extra.
This elevator is bound for...
Sector 1. Okay, which one am I going through? Oh, I have to go this way, so... Oh, yeah, I remember now. Again, I said this before, back in the lava zone. Pretty sure it was the lava zone. Yeah, we essentially went one entire way, and now I'm going all the way back. With, like, no fast way to do this. Oh, hold on. Oh, there was a fight in here. No, there's no fight, oddly enough. I thought there was. But that's open to us now, so... Okay, one missile. Yeah, such a sudden shift from metal to dirt and back to metal. Back to dirt. It's not the way I really wanted to go, but oh well. As long as nothing's blocking me, I guess I can always get some items along the way. Hopefully I can go this way. Yes I can. Okay, so it'll take me to that one room, correct? Yeah. Okay, one Excel charge. No, one health piece. Energy part. Anything else? No, other than those. I guess this is my time I can't actually explore the goddamn ship. Boom! Because this should lead... Oh, hello. Hello! Yeah, exploring might not be the best idea, because endgame... Post-game... Well, just show me where everything is. Wow, alright. They just magically respawn. Oh, that's annoying. I was hoping that would actually work. There might not even be anything here. That's the worst part of it all. But there is. Another missile. Nothing too fantastic. Ha! There's a lot of things I can get here, alright. Surprised how much they actually let me explore now at, like, the end game. And I know it's all missiles and whatnot, but, I guess it'll help us in the final fight. Like, this is how some of the games should have been. If you ask me. They should have had... If you're gonna have these long corridors, have them be like this, where you can just speed boost your way through them all. Oh, this is not where I thought I was going. Haha. Where was that run room? Where was the room? This isn't it. Alright, I guess it was further ahead. Yeah, it's that room, alright. I thought it was back towards this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay. And now we can do it, so let's go back and do it. Not the biggest fan of this one, I will not lie. I honestly find this one to be very annoying. And the worst part of all of this is I'm gonna have to come back this way later on anyways to collect everything. Because there's one item in a room over to the right that we cannot access until post-game, for whatever goddamn reason. Alright, then I can just do that. However, I just did that. I guess he can do it when he fails his attack. Oh, 3 of them! 1 is fine. 2 I can handle. 3, that's asking for too much. I'm out of here. Game over. Okay, again, I'll probably have to go this way anyway, so who cares? I'll get them later on. Too early. Well, that's a sound. I honestly don't know why I'm putting the camera back on, because I'll probably be shutting it off in just a second. Let's save just to be safe. Activated. There's one here before. Well, thankfully I can destroy them now. Seems like somebody doesn't want me here. So, yeah, if it wasn't too obvious, James is the deleter. James was the one sent to get rid of everybody. If I go over to characters, Adam sacrificed his life in order to destroy Sector 0, found dead in Sector 2, overcame by Ridley while trying to rescue Samus, found killed in the vicinity of the exam center in Sector 1, discovered killed by something in the bioweapon research, no information available, details unknown. That was the one that got killed, that got showed on camera, but we have not actually... Well, Samus wouldn't know. And then Madly Bergman reunited with Samus, bioweapon, blah blah blah. So all of Adam's crew is kinda gone. They probably should have sent more than just a few people. so I think upstairs is a place for an item later on, post-game. But right now, we want to go this way.
Ridley. What could have happened?
He's gone. Attacked by something. So, Ridley is not going to be the final boss. So what is? Oh great, energy donuts. How did I lose so much health? Yeah, energy donuts are kind of useless if I can't get anything out of them. To the point I have to wonder, did enemies originally give you back HP and missiles, or was that just thrown in there because, well, it was in there in Metroid and Super Metroid, so why not put it in this Metroid? Nothing. More nothing. Don't think we're gonna find anything out here.
No, you got it wrong.
Stay away! Stay away!
You have to calm down. Metroid eggs. It can't be.
It seems like it is. They have gone and somehow made a Queen Metroid, which I don't know if this is recon or what, considering the fact this should not be possible. Well, in theory, it should not be possible because it's something about Planet SR388, which was the Metroid's homeworld, that caused the Metroids to evolve. That's the issue about why there's only ever been Lava Metroids, because of the whole business of that. So how there is a Queen Metroid is, I think, up for debate. What? Because we do find out that later on in Fusion that they were able to do this. It's just Well, were they using that, or is it a retcon? Or contradiction? Okay, die already! Thank you! Taking too long. Oh, Mama not happy that we just killed her babies.
This facility will intersect Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds. This facility will intersect Galactic Federation orbit in approximately 30 seconds. Emergency brakes engaged. Brace for impact. Warning. Emergency brakes engaged. Brace for impact.
One heck of a time to sub there, Fishy. Hello. Oh, one heck of a time for a sub. I hope you're doing well. Fishy, 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 fishy. Not much. Just finishing up the story of Metroid Other M. And then you suddenly out of nowhere was a sub, which I greatly appreciate. How's the family doing? Project Zomboid is really good. Oh, we'll have to play that later on. Be it today or some other time. First off, though, I want to finish at least the story of this game. Okay, woman, get back here! The family's doing great. Glad to hear it.
Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer. Stay away from me.
Easy. I won't come any closer until you say so. My name is Samus. I'm an independent bounty hunter. I know the situation here and I know how you must feel. I'm here to secure your safety. May I come closer? What's your role at this facility?
I'm responsible for all operations. My name is Madeline Bergman.
Wait a minute. I met another woman who called herself Madeline Bergman. What's going on here?
What you met was MB. She's an android. She was created with the intellectual data of Mother Brain and consequently developed Mother Brain's consciousness as well.
What?
The Federation's foolish plan. Mother Brain's rampage. Everything that happened here was just as Madeline, or rather MB, had told me. The person who sabotaged the system to stop MB's rampage and sent out the distress call had to be the person standing before me. It had to be Madeline Bergman.
MB was the artificial intelligence originally developed to regenerate and control space pirate special forces. Because we wanted it to control these special forces through telepathy, we were forced to model its infrastructure after Mother Brain. At that time, MB didn't have a human form. Before long, we started to see the viability of creating Metroid clones. Once we did, MB started to take on her current shape.
But why?
Because we needed the first Metroid hatchling to recognize MB as its mother, she had to take on the form of a living thing. With that as our theoretical basis, we were able to create the ideal relationship with the Metroid. One that wasn't based on dominance or control.
I remembered the baby hatching before my eyes. When it attacked Mother Brain in order to save me, that was the result of the kind of ideal relationship they were trying to develop with MB. They found the perfect means of control and started propagating Metroids in Sector 0. At the same time, they were conducting genetic manipulation experiments to create unfreezable Metroids. Apparently, the queen I met earlier was the first of these propagated Metroids to mature. They wanted to preserve her as a control specimen, so they had left her genes unaltered. The fact that she'd grow into a queen was something not even Madeline and her team could have predicted. Only special infants had the genetic coding to become queens.
Once our MB was in a human form, she excelled. As an interface between us and them, her skills with personal interaction humanized her to a great extent.
If my theory is correct, this is going to be a groundbreaking multi-system for artificial intelligence.
Her confidence was unwavering, and her ability to learn was greater than we'd expected, but then she developed emotions, then a nascent sense of herself. She began asserting her own thoughts, and her opinions began to contradict ours. It's quite typical for artificial intelligence to evolve as a result of self-analysis. However, there's no precedent for an AI like MB developing emotions. It's possible that her interactions with the Metroids brought it about, but we don't know for sure.
The newly hatched infant took to her like his mother. And perhaps at that moment, MB began to develop a soul. It was all conjecture, but the idea wouldn't leave my mind.
And that was when we decided to alter her AI program.
A human-like existence, but one without feelings. To make MB less than human, the researchers had to deny her that consciousness. I knew this, but in my heart, I felt sympathy for MB.
On the day we were going to alter MB's program, right before my eyes, I watched her being restrained. Stop! What are you doing to her?
These orders are from above. Take her away.
Wait! She reached out to me and asked me for help, but there was nothing I could do. presence that day caused a disturbing reaction in her. She was fixated on me.
Madeline had taken to calling MB Melissa. She took the initials MB and told the AI they stood for Melissa Bergman.
It looks great on you.
MB liked that name. It made it sound like Madeline was calling her her daughter. Once she felt abandoned and hunted by that same Madeline, MB telepathically commanded the Special Forces to revolt. The facility fell into complete chaos and suffered widespread damage.
MB was trying to get revenge on the Federation Army. And on us. It's possible all humans have become the target of her hatred.
With the space pirates under her control, she was able to propagate the Metroids in Sector 0, even creating a Queen Metroid. She was well armed and planning her attack on the Galactic Federation. But Adam and I crushed her plan completely. And now, who could guess where she was and what she planned next?
She's backed into a corner. And her hatred is entirely focused on you and me right now. MB! Wait, MB, calm down. Please listen.
Madeline, step back!
I mean, we were wrong. It's all over.
Madeline!
I was not wrong. The humans were foolish, and I was forced to bring judgment on them. And yet, because of you, I failed. You must understand the weight of your crime. You must pay the price for what you've done.
Please, MB. We have to get past this.
No. You will all be judged.
It's okay now. I won't ever fail you again. I promise. I'm so sorry. Melissa. Oh, Melissa, it looks great on you. That's your name.
Let's go! Move! Don't move!
to me!
Stop! Don't move!
Melissa!
Hey, are you okay? Hey, hang down over there, too! I'm getting you out of here.
So, Miss Aaron, I heard what happened. You performed admirably. You can leave the rest to us.
Madeline!
Wait, Aaron. Unfortunate what happened to Commander Malkovich. And to think that his entire unit was annihilated. Truly a tragic day. Would you agree, Aaron? Sadly, with them gone, you're just an outsider. And given your unofficial status, I cannot allow you contact with the witness. With your predilection for transporting illegal cargo like infant Metroids, I must ask that you restrict your... Time for the lady to go home. Someone escort her.
Yes, sir. Time for us to go. Come on, princess.
What? Stop right there. Who are you?
Anthony Hicks, sir. Galactic Federation Platoon 7. I need to secure the safety of any survivors, Commander Malkovich's orders, and the purpose of this mission.
What?
Authorized by the chairman of the Galactic Federation. Of course.
What do you mean, the chairman?
But man, you guys made it here quick. I mean, if I hadn't stopped the engines, we might have missed each other. Crazy. Crazy how something good can come out of something bad. Whoa, didn't mean to wake her. Guess I ought to be quiet.
Anthony was trying to be courteous to Madeline. She was exhausted and had only just fallen asleep. She needed the rest. She had a lot of explaining to do once she got to Galactic Federation headquarters. For herself. And for Melissa.
Still can't get my head around it. What a crazy mission.
Anthony sighed as he muttered to himself. What would have happened if we hadn't been called there? Might the furious MB have attacked the Galactic Federation and brought about its utter destruction? Melissa wasn't insane, no. One day, a consciousness simply bloomed within her. And those that caused it to bloom, the humans, called it insanity. I was the insane one. That was what Madeline muttered softly as she sank into sleep. The selfish conceits of humans drove MB to violence. It was their distorted perceptions and greed that awoke such fury in the fledgling girl's heart. Her thought was to punish the foolish and conceited. But MB could not complete her mission. As Melissa, she was defeated. With their one vulnerability overcome, the Metroids were indestructible. If some fool just following orders had taken the savage creatures to those who sought them. I can't imagine what would have happened if Adam hadn't recognized the looming danger. But the cost was far too great. Why did Adam have to pay with his life? For me, I couldn't believe he was dead. For the first time, I questioned his choice.
No objections, right, lady?
I heard Adam's voice in my head. And I knew in my heart that he had made the right decision. Just as he had so many years ago. In that moment, I swore not to grieve his death. And for the first time, I gave him a thumbs up. Just in case he was watching over me. His amused expression looked as though he wanted to say something. His face and Adam's swirled together. That last smile as Adam drifted away.
Alright, well, that's the story of Metroid Other M. out of the way. Only thing left now is to collect the rest of the items that I could not collect in the story mode, and finish the game off once and for all. However, I don't think I have it in me to do that today. So, Metroid Dread will have to hold off for another day. I think I'm gonna let the credits roll, and then I think I'll stop and take some time to actually, like, relax, stretch my legs and whatnot, get out of this chair. So, until next time, be it later today or maybe tomorrow. Thanks for watching, have a good one, and I will see you all next time. Let the credits roll.
Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the bottle ship. A mission that will most likely be carried out in the next day or two. I'm heading toward the bottle ship now. I'm going to rescue something that was left there. Something that can't be replaced.